Learn a skill. It is very, very important. And not just one skill. Learn as many skills as you can. Learn as many skills as you can. I was having a conversation with my sister, and she was like, how come you know so much? Like, you're so resourceful. You know a lot of things. And I said, because I don't shy away from challenges, I see them as opportunities to learn. And I've been like this for the longest time, right? If I cannot do it, I would say, okay, can I learn? Or I'll at least make an attempt. I remember one time that my mom sent me to go and look for one of our aunties somewhere in Lagos. I didn't know where it was. It was somewhere in Ejigbo. I had never been there, but I said, okay, at least I'll try. And I got there. Guess what? I found my aunt. I found the house, right? So many examples. One time, I was looking for admission, and I was also looking for admission in Niger Delta University. So at some point, I went to Bielsa to go and check the supplementary list, and my name wasn't there. But I was advised to go to Port Harcourt so that it's close by, so that I can always monitor the list. So I had to stay with my aunt, who was staying in One at the time. And in her house, she had like a Gary kitchen. She had what she called a Gary kitchen. So one day she told me to follow her to the farm, and she was harvesting cassava. I was like, I had by then I'd never been to farm in my life, like never. But I was like, okay, let's go. We got there and I saw how she harvested the cassava. She showed me how to cut it in a way that, it just comes off, and then we had to wash it, and then soak it, grind it, everything. Even after grinding, tie it, put like a chain around it, and then filter it, all of that, to the extent where we now got to the stage of frying the gari. Entering that gari kitchen was like, I needed a lot of like courage, because the fire alone, hey God. And then we were frying the gari, and my eyes were red, like, and I'm like, how do you cope with this smoke? And she was like, it's not a big deal. But I stayed there and I learned it. And today I can tell you that if I get to any situation where I need to fry gari, I will know how to fry gari. At least I already have that knowledge, right? And that's how I approach everything. When I had a problem with my website, I paid someone to design my website for me. And this person literally duped me, kept telling me I have bought the domain name, don't worry. I wanted that website to be ready by my birthday. So the person was like, don't worry, I have designed the website, I've bought the domain name, I've started the process, kiniko kiniko. I waited out there, I did not see any website on my birthday. And I kept checking www.enifome.com. Nothing. And one day I told him that you've scammed me. He said, no. Long story short, the guy scammed me. And I told myself, I'll take up this challenge and I'll go and learn website design. And I did website design, and I designed my own website and the Live Again website. Yes, Live Again website and mine was like, I think 3 months apart, right? And I didn't even know everything because it was just like a short training. But I went to YouTube and I watched videos. Long story cut short, I designed my website and Live Again website, leveraging a particular challenge that happened. Now I can now add and say, oh, I know how to design websites, and I will charge you for it because it's a lot of work, but I can do it. No matter whether e-commerce, whatever, I can do it. Now, makeup. This was the one skill that was hard for me to learn, because I don't know. I just felt it was hard. So I tried, I attempted several times, but I just felt this thing is hard, a big. But after makeup artists were cutting my neck, like, I'll go for wedding, they'll just call one and I'm bam. No offense to makeup artists, it's your job, you're doing, it's your business. But I couldn't keep up. Speaking engagements, I have to do my makeup. MC, like events, I'm emceeing at, I have to do my makeup. I'm like, oh God, one day I just said I'm going to learn this thing, right? And I went to learn it. I bought products, I learned it. And even though my makeup is not perfect, I did this makeup myself, right? Even though I still have a lot to learn. I mean, look at the brows, look at this. Like, I did this makeup myself and I'm very proud of it. I've been doing my makeup myself since I learned, and now I can now add makeup. Now here's the sweetest part. In class they said we should bring a model to do makeup on. And I was like, I didn't join this class for business. I joined this class to make myself up. And they're like, sorry, it's part of the class. You have to bring a model. I took up the challenge again. I brought a model and I was practicing on the model's face, and then you will show your facilitator that, okay, see what I've done. They will give you a score. Today, I can categorically do someone's makeup for them. Just bring your products and I'll do it for you. Guess what? If I get into an opportunity where I now need to charge someone and say, okay, you need my makeup, Abby. Oh yeah, bring money. They will pay. Because I have done makeup for my mom, for my sister, for people, and they're like, man, if I had to pay for this, I'll pay like 50K. Oh, thank you so much, right? I can charge for that. So that's how I have learned different skills. I just keep learning. I try to be teachable. In fact, when I was writing my first LinkedIn newsletter, yes, I had paid for a course, but I didn't really follow that particular course for that particular teaching. And I said I need to do this thing because I had been saying I will do. I went on YouTube, how to create a LinkedIn newsletter. And that was how I wrote my first LinkedIn newsletter. And since then I've been writing, and it's just beautiful. Even like, learn a skill. Learn a skill. It's so important. Learn multiple skills. We're coming to a time where you need at least 5 skills, if not more, because you need to stay on top. Apart from that, you need to, the way the world is going, the economy is really fluctuating. So you need a lot of sources of income. If I'm not making money from emceeing, I'm making from speaking or coaching or counseling or brand strategy or telesales. I'm a civil engineer. I do property consultancy, and I am able to manage projects, right, to the best standards and the best hands, all of that. And I can do makeup, website design. I design my flyers myself. I can design almost anything on Canva, right? I write my books myself. So many skills. And there's still a lot to learn. But the thing is, I tell myself, I want to learn. I need to learn. Even from a 5-year-old, I don't say, okay, oh, you are 5 years old. What do you want to teach me? No. Learn a skill, be teachable, face challenges head on, and learn from those challenges. As you learn, you get better. You never know where that particular skill will be needed. Today, anything I'm doing for anyone, I'm able to use skills I've learned from different things to produce results for them. Even with my coaching clients, I can guide them. Even with emceeing, I bring my problem solving skills, analytical skills, everything, engineering skills, everything, resilience, I put it into my craft. And it's always different because whatever my clients need, I can get it across to them. I can refer someone, because I learn and I tell myself I need to learn. So this is for you, right? And I hope that this has blessed you.